just doing a little video on Sonic Radar. Deaf in one ear, and this is kind of what it looks like. Pretty easy to use. If you just reinstall Windows, you gotta go to the right hand corner where the arrow is, go to Sonic Suite and enable it. I ran into that issue quite a bit. Took me a couple days to figure it out. It seems simple, I know. I felt pretty dumb afterwards, but I just wanted to take a little video on it. I just have a phone, but nobody else has. I'm deaf in one ear, so I just wanted to show people how it kind of works. MSI has something like this, but it only tells you where one sound's coming from at a time, and that's the problem. Obviously, people talking, mixed sounds, things of that nature, so whenever you're running Sonic Radar, it shows you every sound. There's sounds, obviously that's people talking. This is the sound of the plane there. I know the video camera's kind of shoddy. I'm just trying to get a decent video out there. People are deaf in one ear or completely deaf and need that advantage of trying to at least locate where people are. I don't think anybody would say it's an advantage if you actually used it. I mean, it's pretty hard to decipher compared to just left or right with your ears. I don't know how that'd be any different, but I mean, it's definitely convenient. I bought a 7.1 headset, and I was just trying to see how that would work, and my friend says it works pretty awesome, but I obviously, this game in particular doesn't put any sound through the other speaker if they're on the other side, so it makes it a little bit rough if you're deaf in one ear. So I have a mono jack connected here to the game, and yeah, you'll kind of see more. I'm going to play a whole game. Auto shoddy. See right there, there's obviously somebody shooting from that direction. Like I said, that's pretty obvious that it's coming from that direction if you had two ears, but yeah, if you don't have two ears, man, you just never know where anybody's shooting from. Pretty obnoxious. Yes, I am just playing on a laptop. This is only for Zeus products, motherboards, and stuff like that. So, if you think about just getting it and downloading the app, I wish, man. Or I wouldn't have an Asus. I don't particularly love the company. That's for sure. Their customer service is the worst, but as far as being deaf and gaming, it's almost like a have to. Like, unless you want to play Rocket League. That's all I used to play before I got this. Because obviously Rocket League doesn't really require sound. Try to make a video to help people out a little bit, you know. I'm not even playing on it. I have a GL 702 laptop is what I am playing with right now. And yeah, just kind of see what I mean though? Like, see that arrow going up? So MSIs would only show you that one particular area. It wouldn't show you where any other sounds come from at any time, so it makes it pretty useless. I mean, you need to know where all sounds are coming from at all times. So, with that being said, it sounds silly, like you would, you know, but obviously people are talking in CSGO or something. I gotta know where anything is, and CSGO just has a lot of random weird sounds, so. Obviously there's a guy on me. Not really where he's saying where he's coming from. Up, yep, left side. That's what I mean. Like, I'm sure somebody that wasn't Devin when he would know that's left side, but obviously that's a challenge in a half shell. Like, I would have had to hope, I guess, the right way, you know. Could have been coming up the other stairs, who knows, you know. Sounds so simple, but unless you're Devin winning, I guess you probably don't get it, kind of thing. That being said, that's pretty good app. Just gonna make a few videos on it and have anybody check it out. I'm probably gonna try to get a little better cameras, just my cell phone, and just using it that way for now. Just want to get this product out there. I feel like for deaf people it really helps. So I don't think anybody has ever even heard of it, because I know I haven't. Like, I never heard nothing about it. So you know, try to do what I can for. I get struggles of trying to play with one ear, man. Nobody gets it, but it's a pretty rough experience. Trying to beat somebody and they know exactly where you're coming from, and you're trying to like swerve both ways for an hour and a half trying to figure out which way they're coming from. It's made life good. I know you can't hear the sound of the game. I guess I could run it through the actual speakers, but my speakers are so quiet. And like I said, I'm half deaf, and nobody understands that. That also makes, you know, you're hearing half. So actually I had my sound ran through a little mini amplifier. So it's a little mini amplifier, so that way. And there's obviously my mono jack. So that way you can, you know, turn your sound up a little bit. I was actually, this is the laptop, obviously. I'm probably not going to it's only on these products, so it runs through the motherboard, so you can't just install it like software. But yeah, overall, pretty positive experience. Like I said, Asus maybe has the worst customer service on the planet, so I don't recommend you get it for this. If you can hear about the ears, I don't think you need it. I really just don't think you'd like it. And it's annoying. It's something on your screen that doesn't help all that much. It just kind of gets in the way. But if you're deaf in one ear and somebody's, you know, even a vehicle's coming and you can't figure out which way that vehicle's coming from, it's pretty obnoxious. So, with that being said, see, and that's what I mean, like those little arrows in the front there. Clearly, whenever you walk, it's always in the front. Well, if this was the MSI version of this, then it would only show that one particular arrow. See, then that's bombs going off. I could, you know, that's bombs going off. So that's me walking. That's bombs going off. So, with that being said, I'll do a better video with sound later, but it kind of tells you which way the bombs are going off and which, you know, your own footsteps. So your own footsteps don't weigh out the bomb location, which is kind of a huge deal. Because I mean, there's obviously multiple sounds. Your ears can obviously process multiple sounds, so you need your sound locator to do the same thing. Like I said, I just had a heck of a time playing this game by myself. I had to play with buddies, and they'd have to tell me exactly which direction people are coming from. I started off, actually, when I was playing this game, see, like, I don't even know what that MSI version would do. Anyways, but, I'm not really sure. But yeah, like, you wouldn't even know where a truck's coming from. It's not like somebody could park outside your house, you could be looking at the wrong door waiting for them, and they shoot you in the back. It's just stupid stuff you don't even think about whenever you're not deaf in one ear, I assume. Nobody seems to really get it. I've heard people calling this a hack or some bullshit, but if you actually use it, get it and use it, then you kind of realize that it really doesn't help unless you're deaf in one ear. You can buy 7.1 surround sound headphones nowadays, so if you're really wanting to know the exact direction of sound, obviously the 7.1 surround sound headphones would do a better job than this app. It's like muscle memory too. It's not it's not anything that's overwhelming, that's for sure. I mean, I feel like I said, should I change that out? It's got 3, it starts 40%. Let's go ahead and do it. Take that, that. What the fuck? I don't even know what that is. It's nuts looking though. Sorry for my language, but I've never seen it. I can't change the setup. Just can't do it. You love me a motorcycle. Let's try that. Let's see that little sound coming. That's the plane up in the air. So, kind of shows you where the plane's going. Something I also never had any idea. I just heard a loud noise that was a plane. Not where is that? And in this game too, like if I try to use this like stereo headphones, then obviously you can't hear nothing. Like if it's on the left side of you and you're deaf in the left side, then you wouldn't even be able to hear it at all. So I mean, you at least gotta use mono headphones to even play this game, really. But then you literally have no idea where sound is. You can't even like turn your head. Anyways, it's just not meant for deaf gamers. I always have this argument too, like people are like, well, isn't that kind of cheating to know exactly where it's at? I would say definitely not. Like, it's not like I know exactly where anything's at. And it takes a while for you to actually, I mean, you gotta actually look down. It's not like part of your brain like actual hearing is. I kind of gave up on this game before I got the Sonic Radar. I was building my own little sound system and just trying to figure it out how to play a decent game, and this is it. This is the key. Right now I'm just gonna take a poop. Let's hang out. Like I said, this is my cell phone camera, so I'm not trying to do anything too crazy or nothing. I'm just trying to take a little video, kind of what it looks like, and help people out. You know, towards the end, it really makes a huge difference, man. Like, hopefully, that's why I'm just trying to live, so that way I can help people at the end of the game, because like somebody shooting to the left of you or the right of you, you don't really know where to even look, or behind you. I'd love to have, I use those 7.1 surround sound headphones, and I mean, they're great and everything as far as in front of you and behind you, but obviously, see, there's a vehicle over there. That's a vehicle. I can hear it through my headphones, and like I said, eventually I'll make it so you guys can hear it, but not this video. So I just got this ultrasonic radar, so I want to get a video out there. I hear a lot of BS about it, so you know, I just want a video from a deaf, one-eared kind of perspective. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to let people that don't understand what it's like to game with one ear, trying to get them to understand a little bit, really. Get my motorcycle up here. Just I don't think anybody's around here now, so it's probably a good time. And you know. As far as I can go, because I ran out of room on the laptop back, that is, so. You can change the opacity of that too. You can make it a little darker, but you can't change the color for whatever reason. I don't really like that, but that is what it is. Like I said, I don't think they put too much stock into this product because, you know, it's just kind of gimmicky. Besides, if you're deaf in one ear or deaf, and that's the only way it makes a huge difference. I feel like I don't even see how if you're completely deaf or 90% deaf how you can play this. Cause I'm 60%, so I only have I have a notch in my left ear. So you know what that means. I mean, it's kind of comes from overusing one ear because, you know, I'm deaf in the other and not switching out, not being able to switch out. So it's pretty standard stuff if you're deaf in one ear. So I got a notch in my hearing of about 10%. So it kind of knocks me down 10% in that ear, and then the other ear I'm completely deaf. So with that being said, yeah, makes it pretty hard to play games. Since I've got this, though, I just got it. This is my third game. I've actually won one of these since I got it. I've only won one out of like 30 before this. It's just simply knowing where shots are coming from, left or right or behind you and all that kind of thing. So, it sounds so simple, but I mean, there's no way of knowing if you're deaf in one ear which way sounds are coming from. So, it's like, it's just you flopping around a whole bunch and moving around and hoping you can kind of see them, but obviously they're probably going to see you first, kind of thing. I mean, or they're gonna, especially if you shoot, they're obviously gonna know a general idea where you're shooting from way before you have a general idea where they're shooting from. So, I mean, because obviously you just have to see, and if it's just a head poking behind the tree, that's obviously pretty hard to see. So you need your ears to kind of let you know what's going on. Again, I don't have that advantage, so this really kind of squares things up, I feel like. Yeah, I can't speak enough about how awesome this little radar is. I wish it wasn't just Asus, because like I said, I know I'm talking great about it, and man, Asus customer service, Asus, whatever. I was calling Asus on my way, but they seem to have the worst customer service. I've dealt with, you know, MSI and a few other laptop brands. Customer service for support, you know, just random stuff like updates kind of screw a few things up, and Windows updates, and then you gotta call and try to figure it out. Really, I called them, and all I need to know is where that enable was for the Sonic radar, because I was like, I can't get this thing to work for the life of me. I was like, it seems, I feel like it's got to be just a button to turn it on somewhere. Nobody could help me out. They said it's just on, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, 2 days later, as dumb as this sounds, I went to, like, I went to right here, and it's right there. Enable Sonic. Oh, you guys can't see that. It's right there. So it's like you go to this, you go to your Sonic Suite, enable Sonic Radar. That's it, and that works. But yeah, if not, then it doesn't work at all. As crazy as that is. That little gun was the Sonic Radar, just telling you it's on, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how long my phone's gonna let me record or what here. I would like to show you a few more little sounds, because I haven't really had many sounds come through here. And like I said, you don't even actually hear the sound, and maybe the next video I do, I'll just unplug it, but it won't do nearly as good. So I kind of like using headphones, because like I said, I got that mini amplifier just sitting there, and that actually turns my sound up too. There's my mono jack to the right head, and then obviously just runs straight to my computer to the mono jack. So that way I could actually turn it up a little bit and be able to hear okay. So that's my solution. So I can actually hear that. At least I can hear footsteps, because usually, I mean, realistically, when you only hear 40%, you're hearing 40%. If you're deaf in one ear, you're only hearing 40%. It doesn't matter, like, you know, it's not like you think you're hearing 50% on one side, so it's a hole on that side. No, you're just hearing 50% total. So makes it pretty tough, realistically. And this right here now is just the plane coming. So that's the plane. Here are played Unknown Battlegrounds. You kind of know what I'm talking about. That's a plane, and it's, I mean, obviously a normal person would just know that it's going over the top of you. I'm not able to do that, so I wouldn't even know which way the plane was headed if I was to want to go after a care package or something. I feel like I should have picked up that. Ooh, rockery. That's gonna be a tough one. Like I said, as these products aren't, this laptop's not that great, and it has overheating issues, so, oh shit. But, has some definite overheating issues. That's why I'm now down to 60 frames per second. If you notice, it's kind of got laggy. But like I said, if you're gonna buy a motherboard and you're deaf in one ear, I don't think you really have a choice. I want to try a laptop. I will say this is the GL S02 VS model, and it does get a little better with an update, a BIOS update that apparently is not out unless you buy a new one right now. So I don't have that. So my fans are only run at 4200. The new BIOS update lets them run at 5200. So quite I mean 20% difference. So pretty big increase really. But like I said, I can't get that just yet, so just waiting for that BIOS to come out. It's out on their new laptops, but it's not out, so I can update the BIOS on their website, so I have no way of actually getting that BIOS unless I just buy a new laptop. See, and that's a car. It's a car going right around me, and it's right there. Damn, I got some lag there. Yeah, that's rough. That's most definitely the laptop. I assume if I go back here to, probably gonna have some heat issues. I don't know. I wonder why. why that was going on there. It's not even running at full capacity. Weird. I did put thermal throttler on it. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll do another couple videos.